What's up guys, I'm in here and welcome to another train sim video. Today I'm at Streatham in the London Borough of Lambeth, where I'll be driving a Southern Class 377 Electrostar. This is a 3-car variant on a short service to London Bridge. If you're wondering why I'm starting at Streatham, this is actually one of the first places I've ever been to in London. I remember back in 2005-2006 I used to visit relatives who lived near this station, and then afterwards we used to take one of these services to London Bridge. I think this service actually starts at West Croydon and then goes all stops at London Bridge. So yeah, so I'm just in quick drive mode. Unfortunately there'll probably be no AI, but at least we'll be able to drive there. Right, get the headlights on. I forgot to set the train, there we go. I don't have the Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement for the 377, but this will do for now, I guess. But I do kind of remember the station being like this, even though it was ages ago. Because I don't live in London anymore. Yeah, might as well accelerate up to speed. This is the Southern service to London Bridge, calling at Tulse Hill, North Dulwich, East Dulwich, Peckham Rye, Queens Road Peckham, South Bermondsey and London Bridge. The next stop will be Tulse Hill. Alright, so we can go up to 60, but there will be a speed reduction to 45 in about half a mile. Yeah, I even remember the calling points. To be fair, I kind of reminded myself of them by looking at it on a map, because I used to read the London Connections map quite a lot back in the day, just for fun. So yeah, is there a cab light? Yes, there is. Alright, pretty faint though. Oh, there we go. Oh, forgot to reduce my speed. Oh well, at least I'm not in career mode, so it's not that big a deal. There we go, I'm down to 45. Tulse Hill's coming up anyway, my next stop, so I'll have to slow down anyway. We'll be back to 60 once I depart again. Yeah, I imagine these trains are normally in 4-car forms, but there are 3-car variants like the one I'm driving right now. I quite like this South London network route because it brings back a lot of memories from back in the day when I used to go around South London quite a lot. Like the early days when we visited relatives in Streatham, as I mentioned earlier, and also slightly later, like closer to 2010, 2011, where we used to visit family friends near New Cross Gate. They live up north now, like us. And there were ones that were in Streatham live in Canada. This is Tulse Hill. The next stop will be North Dulwich. I think it's North Dulwich before East Dulwich, right? Yeah. Should be, yeah. Well, I'll see once I depart, I guess. These stations are pretty close together compared to what I normally drive, so yeah, the full service is from West Croydon, but I specifically chose to do it from Streatham to just take a trip down memory lane. Right, heading off now. This train is for London Bridge. The next stop will be North Dulwich. Yeah, I've recently purchased quite a lot of DLC for Train Simulator because of the recent Steam sales. Because I decided I wanted to do like get all the dependencies for various freeware content I want, as on top of the payware content I want to get. So yeah, my collection's much more full. So you should be expecting more train sim videos in the near future, especially with this lockdown and all that. Oh yeah, I was right. North Dulwich does come before East Dulwich. Oh, look how close together they are. You could easily walk between these two stations. Yeah. I think that's the case for a lot of stations next to each other in London. Look at the city views. It's mostly suburbia. Oh, speeding. Now, even Manchester doesn't have this much sprawl, this much. Maybe just like short sections, but not like full-on metro-like services like this. We are now approaching North Dulwich. But yeah, stations like these that are next to each other, it's actually quicker to walk than to get in and get the train. Especially if you take the tube as well. Didn't think National Rail Services would have stations this close as well, but yeah. I think the closest distance between two stations on the National Rail network is actually within one of the local services in Cardiff. Yeah, it's between two stations in Cardiff. Can't quite remember which ones, but I might look that up later on. Yeah. This is North Dulwich. The next stop will be East Dulwich. This train is for London Bridge. The next stop will be East Dulwich. I believe some Brighton services might also stop at these stations as well, not just the local West Croydon to London Bridge service. I think it's usually mostly just a West Croydon service. I'll have to look that up again because a lot of things have changed since I've last ridden trains within London. Ever since I moved up north, I haven't really been able to get to London as frequently as I used to. Alright, East Dulwich now. A bit more open this station. The previous one was covered with what was it? Walls. This is East Dulwich. The next stop will be Peckham Rye. Oh, I can see Canary Wharf in the distance, just over there. See where my mouse is pointing. I've always liked how many, how you can see so many skyscrapers in London. Manchester's now getting there. Right. This train is for London Bridge. The next stop will be Peckham Rye. Yeah, because I'm only 3 cars, I could just stop at just before the 4-car stop markers. Alright, so the 20 speed reduction going just before Peckham Rye, so I go, oh no, it's 35. I wonder what the speed tolerance is like, speed limit tolerance is like in real life, in actually driving a train. Oh, speeding again. I think I'll just ease off sort of slowly. Just let it slowly get to 20. Just so I get there in time for the speed marker. There it is. Oh yeah, Canary Wharf is in slightly better view now. Oh, whoops, forgot to... Oh, got distracted by the skyscrapers again, didn't I? We are now approaching Peckham Rye. Yeah, I'm just at the moment I'm just starting off doing short routes. I think I might need to free up space on my SSD if I want to make longer videos, because it's been filling up quite a bit with all the DLC I've been getting for Train Sim. Like literally my Railworks install folder has skyrocketed from 20 gigabytes to like 60 gigabytes in a week. Oh wow, see a bit of a hilly feature there, that's cool. This is Peckham Rye. The next stop will be Queen's Road, Peckham. The fact that I even know this stopping pattern from memory. I mean, people have always said I've had a photographic memory. Like, I even know pi to 120 decimal places. If you want me to prove it in a video, in a future video, then post a comment on this video requesting that. This train is for London Bridge. The next stop will be Queen's Road, Peckham. Oh, yeah, it is quite a nice view from here. I think next time I go to London, I should do more riding on national rail trains rather than the tube. And you get to see a lot more of London, because a lot of the railways through London, especially in the suburbs, yeah, are elevated, as you can see on this network. For those of you that are starting out with Train Sim, I highly recommend this DLC, especially on sale, because offers quite a dense network of, even though it's there's no long routes, it's all short commute routes. It's actually a good way to get started, because most of the scenarios are very short and easy to do. And stopping routes tend to be easier than intercity routes, because there's a lot more going on. I guess it gets a lot less boring, in a way, because you're stopping every minute or so. There's always something to do. Whereas with an intercity route, there's always you could stay still for long periods of time with constant speed, and all of a sudden speed reduction or what was it, red signal in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, out of nowhere. Wouldn't be good. Yeah. This is Queen's Road, Peckham. The next stop will be South Bermondsey. Okay, so just this, the next stop, and then we're London Bridge. London Bridge is over there. There's a Shard, and you can see the city cluster there, the Gherkin. I like how you can see all the skyscrapers from here. Yeah, so you get all the pretty much all the main London assets, I guess, with this map. But yeah, you get quite a dense network of routes around London. Plenty of options of what commuter route you can do, and you get great city views as well. Like, however, if you get the MML Bedford to St Pancras, as well as this South London network and London to Brighton, you get all three of those DLCs. There is a Steam Workshop add-on which allows you to do a full Bedford to Brighton run, which is actually pretty cool. I might do that in a live stream. I don't know if I have enough hard drive space to store such a long video. Yeah, but as for videos like this, I'll probably just stick to the short routes. We are now approaching South Bermondsey. Well, almost. We're getting there. After that, there's just 2 miles to London Bridge. So, yeah, I quite like doing the announcements, even though in real life they're automated. The driver doesn't have to do it, unless it's on a rural service. but I just like to do that for added immersion, I guess. It's all part of the experience. Alright, can stop now. That should do it. Well past the 3 to 4. Oh wait, that's the other side. Doesn't matter. This is South Bermondsey. The next stop will be London Bridge. That's a lot of tower blocks. Yeah, London is a massive city. Like, you get every other major city in the top 10, like Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, Liverpool, Bristol, Newcastle, etc. You get them all and you put them all together into one mega city. London would still be bigger, just to give you the scale. This train is for London Bridge. The next stop will be London Bridge, where this train will terminate. Yeah, just under 2 miles to go. Speed limit 45, then 60, so I think I'll just ease it on the acceleration. Actually no, I think I can even get to 45 just as I pass the 60 marker on full throttle, so I'll do it that way. There it is. Yeah, I was right. There's the shard over there. That's exactly where London Bridge is. It's actually convenient, I guess. Yeah, the biggest skyscraper, the tallest building in Western Europe, to mark exactly where London Bridge is. I like how it's built right above the station. But if you're looking for a good city route, then this is the one to get. Obviously the train I'm driving, the Electrostar in the Southern livery, across E77, this one comes with the London to Brighton DLC, which is separate. South London Network comes with the southeastern version of this, the Class 375, and the Southern livery on the older Class 3456 trains. But yeah, it's nice to have both. London to Brighton has a good amount of options as well. You can do, there's an option for a local commuter service, although only one line between East Croydon and London Victoria. And then obviously the classic London to Brighton runs, and even Gatwick Express as well. Okay, slow down to 20, that's coming up. Because there's no trains on this map, no other trains on this map on the quick drive scenarios for some reason. I guess it's due to the complexity of the network. That's St Paul's Cathedral, yeah, that is. Well in the distance. Yeah, there's no trains on the map, yep, no red signals, but on the scenarios where there are trains running about, you will usually get, oh dear, I forgot to speed again. Distracted by landmarks again, aren't I? What am I like? Yeah, we're now approaching London Bridge. I think we'll get right to the end of the platform and call it a day. Where was I? Oh yeah, as I was saying. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say again. Yeah, this is the thing about me, I just say something, go off on a tangent, and then forget what I was going to say, so I can't return to it. I'm pretty sure you're used to that by now. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. This is London Bridge, where this train will terminate. All change please, all change. See you guys in the next video.